Time for another reboxing video. Hi, this is PH Digital, and today we're reboxing one of these. I had to make a decision today which one to keep, the OnePlus 6T or the OnePlus 7T. I know they're really close, and in fact, a lot of times when you are using them, you forget which one you're using. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's been fun. I've been using this one for the last almost 3 weeks, and it's going back to T-Mobile, which I'm a little sad about. I've missed it. There's a little T-Mobile brochure. So this is a reboxing, so I need to tell you why I'm returning the phone. And there's probably 4 main reasons. Reason number 1, the cost. This one's pretty much paid off, and this one is not. So do I want to pay for this going through a next year, $25 a month? And the answer is no. Reason number 2, there's something weird with the color when I'm photographing and doing videos. And I'll show you some examples in just a second. The color is just off, and it's really strange. I mean, it's the exact same time of day, and I'll switch between lenses. And when you switch between lenses, and I'll show you an example. So here's the microphone that I'm using, and if I zoom in, that's one color, and then when I zoom out, okay, of course now it's not doing it, but earlier today it was doing different colors. So and I don't know why it was doing that. Anyway, that kind of bothers me. So that's the second reason, the camera, and the camera is better. It's a little faster than the 6T. It does have that wide angle, which I really like, and the macro zoom, but I don't think it's worth the extra costs. The third reason I'm returning it, well, I really want to try out the McLaren. The OnePlus 7T Pro McLaren is coming out, and it has more RAM, it has more storage than the 7T, and I think it's going to be a little bit faster. And I like the lens design. This is kind of the big lens batch all together, and that's good and all, but I prefer the linear approach. So basically, they're going to take these 3 lenses, put them vertical, and you've seen the photos online. I'll include one. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, and yeah, the black one, it's a fingerprint magnet. This blue one, what is it, glacier blue? That's what I call it. This glacier blue one, it's not too bad. It's more of a matte finish, which I really have enjoyed. Now the speed's awesome. The speed is really good. So my 4th reason why I'm returning it is, I don't know if I can really, I don't know. It's, I want the notch to go away. The notch really does bother me. I had the 7 Pro earlier this year, and I miss not looking at that camera. I want that full screen without the notch, without the punch hole that Samsung has. I tried out the S10. I returned that one as well. I didn't like it as much. So there are my 4 reasons. 1, cost. 2, the camera lighting. 3, the notch. And then what was the 4th one, cameraman?
I don't know.
Oh, I really want to try the McLaren.
Yes.
So the McLaren's coming out, and yeah. So before you rebox and return an item, 1, you want to make sure you have everything. So I want to show you a comparison. This is the charging brick for the 6T. So it's changed quite a bit. So this is dash charging, and this is warp charging. So it's changed quite a bit. So we'll put that back in the box, and I'll set that charger aside. And the other thing you want to make sure you do is take out the SIM card. So I've already done a backup of the phone. So now, SIM card's right in the bottom, and you just pop that out. And if you notice, there is a rubber seal around that, which is kind of cool. So, and you can see this more in depth in other videos, but Yeah, there is a little seal, so they do make this somewhat water resistant. So now I'll just pop that in there. And then because we've backed up everything, I'll just check photos one more time. Yeah, backup complete. Backup complete, it's very important. And now we'll just reset it. So you just swipe down, and if you go to settings, and then you scroll over to, what's it called? Where'd it go? Backup, sound. I just saw it. System, backup on. And there you go, backup 5 hours ago. That should be good. Call history, so we can back up again, and they'll just run in the background. And that should back up quite quickly since we already did it. So next we have everything else. This is the free, let's see if I can get this off. This is the free case that comes with the OnePlus. And if you don't return everything that comes with the phone, they're going to charge you. But I have really enjoyed the phone. I'm going to miss the screen. The screens are really close, but that 90 megahertz refresh rate that the OnePlus 7T offers, and also the OnePlus 7 Pro and the new McLaren, they're really nice. So you put everything back in the box, and I even kept this, which I hope T-Mobile appreciates. But you know what? I'm keeping the stickers, T-Mobile, and I'll tell you why. Well, I'm making this commercial for you, so you're welcome. So I'm keeping the stickers. So now we have the SIM card, so we'll swap this back. They change the position of these SIM cards so often, so now it's in the top. Nope, that's the microphone. Where the heck is it?
Try the bottom.
Nope.
Okay.
Ah, there it is. Right there in the top. So now this becomes my primary phone again. And I have had the 6T since it came out, and I really enjoyed it. Click. Do a little thumbprint, and then it initializes to T-Mobile. Hopefully you can see that. All right, so now this backup should be done. So app data is 0, call history 5 hours ago. Okay, we'll come out, messages 1 minute ago, so that's nice. That's the main thing that you want backed up. Photos and videos, so we're good, everything else is good, as long as SMS got done. So now we can wipe this. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of weird about that. I'm just gonna wait. So we'll pause this and come back in 2 minutes. Options, erase all data, factory reset, erase internal storage system, yes. Erase all data. I'm not gonna show you my passcode. Erase all data. Bye-bye. And that's it. I am gonna miss OS 10. But it is coming to the 6T and other models very soon. And we put this in the lovely little wrapper. And it goes back in the box. Back in the box. Terms. And there we go. So yes, never settled, but hey, maybe the OnePlus 7T isn't for you either. Maybe you should wait for the McLaren. So there you have it. This is PH Digital. And yes, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comment below. Thanks. Goodbye. All right. So just some closing thoughts on the OnePlus 7T, this whole reboxing Euphoria thing that I'm doing. And I'm trying this fancy microphone that I bought a couple years ago. So, closing thoughts. It's been 48 hours, almost 72 hours since I've reboxed and returned the OnePlus 7T smartphone back to T-Mobile. And yeah, they did not sponsor the video, and the way I feel about that is, well, that way I can be honest, completely honest. And yeah, I can tell you that the phone is awesome, but yeah, I gave you my 4 reasons. I wrote those down actually, so I wouldn't have to ask the cameraman. Reason 1, cost. 2, the camera was lacking in polish. The McLaren edition's coming out, and the no notch, the camera. Yeah, I just don't like it. And I gave a nickname to the CEO of T-Mobile. I'm going to refer to him as Meister Leger. No, not quite. How about Meister Magenta? Yeah, that sounds better. Okay, back to the gadget at hand. Why did I go with Reboxing Euphoria, and what does it truly mean? I have to be honest, because I'm not sponsored. And I would only agree to be sponsored by T-Mobile if Meister Magenta is listening, if they let me to have my true opinions surface. So honestly, I would like to keep the world moving smoothly. That's right, #smooth. The promotional phrase by OnePlus earlier this year. And I began following OnePlus back in 2017, and then finally in October of 2018 is when I bought my OnePlus 6T, which is, here's the case, that's the camera that I'm filming on right now. And yeah, it just, my trial was up and I had to return the OnePlus 7T. But Euphoria is simple. It's a feeling of extreme happiness, often more happiness that is reasonable in a particular situation. For my situation yesterday, yeah, it was a minute moment to give up, and it was a feeling of less burden. I feel an excitement when I get a new gadget in my world, the Active 2, and it's kind of funny. And after that window of time, my brain either fully attaches or releases completely. And I'd have to say, I don't know, in the latter scenario, that attachment to a device, and now it can be a good thing, but if it consumes you, not so much. So then there's the $64,000 question: does your smartphone consume you? It's been over a month since my detox experiment, and that was 73 hours sans a smartphone or smartwatch. And wow, did I learn a lot about myself and also my family and my family's needs, and my work efficiency augmented too. Going without is a great feeling, for it quickly helps you appreciate going with something, or even better, or someone. As I write this script, my beloved companion, best friend, and wife was on holiday. And yeah, it was really interesting to have someone out of your life just for a few days. It makes you really appreciate. And now that it's been 73 hours, yeah, I don't miss the smartphone that much. So it was a good move. So it definitely was Reboxing Euphoria. So the human relationship, it's vital for my existence. And I love that feeling my family gives. Huge note to my circolo familiare, or in English, as my son would say, family circle. Regardless of how many views, likes, comments, monetary means it may one day provide, it will never equal 1 hour of time spent with my family. And I am forever indebted to them for their patience with this crazy PH digital life. And we return to the human tangent and back to the gadget at hand. OP-T7, the OnePlus T7. I was only sad literally for maybe 5 hours as I returned to the technological advances of 2017 and the OnePlus 6T. Yeah, October 2018, that means it was really created, tested, and developed back in 2017, 2016, right? Oh man, I returned new tag for a smartphone that's nearly 3 years old. What have I done? Oh wait, T-Mobile is sending me a new device to test and use and unbox, the long-awaited OnePlus 7 McLaren. This will be the second version of the McLaren smartphone, yet the first one sold by the likes of a media giant, Meister Magenta himself, T-Mobile. And I anticipate great things from this race car inspired gadget. Yeah. So we've hit our 10-minute mark, and it's time to end this journal entry. So many thanks for your precious time. And yes, I would greatly appreciate a like or subscribe or comment, and we'll see you again in about 73 hours. And that's all for now. See you soon.